Have you had storms in your life? And during these storms, have you ever felt like Jesus just doesn't care? Or if he's even with you? And if he was, he would just bring you some peace. And if he saw your heart and how it was breaking, he would do something about it. Well, his disciples asked a very similar question. In Mark chapter 4, it says, "That day when evening came, he said to his disciples, 'Let us go to the other side of the sea.' Leaving the crowds behind, they took him along just as he was in the boat. There was also other boats with them. A furious squall came up, and the waves broke over a boat, so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke him up and said, 'Teacher, don't you care if we drown?'" So now at first, it's easy to find Jesus in this situation, right? In all Scripture, it's pretty much easy to find Jesus in those situations that people are going through. But it's kind of hard for us to see Jesus in the storms of our life. And looking back on this storm in particular, they were on the Sea of Galilee. And if you know anything about the Sea of Galilee, you know it's surrounded by mountains. And what happens at the base of a mountain is you get all that wind coming down, just rushing wind coming down off a mountain. And so if this place is surrounded by mountains everywhere, can you imagine that the winds are just that heavy? And you got to think about who was with them. Disciples were with them. They were in the boat with them. And just these disciples were fishermen. A lot of them were. And so if these fishermen who have fished these very waters before have seen these waters and seen these conditions, they wouldn't have even gone out. And so this storm came out of nowhere. Have storms in your life come out of nowhere? That diagnosis you didn't see? That unexpected financial crisis you did not expect to happen to you? See, storms in our life come out of nowhere, but they are building blocks to something bigger. I want you to know two things. And I don't think it's even me that wants you to know this. It's Jesus that wants you to know two things. That the storms in our life, we go through them for his purpose. And the storms in our life, we go through them with his presence. See, Jesus had a bigger purpose on the other side of the sea. If you continue reading in chapter 5, you'll see that he restores a demon-possessed man to his rightful mind. He has a bigger purpose. And we are always he's always with us. The storms in our life, he has never left us nor forsaken us. He made a promise to us. He was with them in the boat. And so he's asking you to step out on faith, get in the boat with him and for him. So these storms in our life, all we have to do is look back and shake it off. You know, a pastor used to say one time, he told me, he said, we're always in one of three places. We're either at the beginning of a storm, we're either in the middle of a storm, or we're just coming out of a storm. So congratulations, if you're not there, you're going to be pretty soon. We're always in one of three places. Is Jesus with you? Is your faith with you? Are you continuing to march forward, press on, knowing that he is always with you? He has never left you nor forsaken you. We have storms in our life that come up out of nowhere. Trust in Jesus. He is with you. And he has a purpose greater than we can ever even imagine. His plans are greater than our plans. His purpose is far better than anything that we can hope or dream of. Get in the boat. Have faith. Trust in Jesus.